All right, guys, it's your boy Ferris here, and I'm excited because I got my Texit coin now. A lot of you guys that know me know that I do not fool with anything crypto or anything crypto-esque or anything like that. When people would bring them to me, I'd be like, "Nah, I'm good on that. Good, good." Because I was in a group, um, and I was in a group in a in a business with some people, and then I guess when that business kind of went sideways for them and I was still getting paid from it, they kept doing these crypto things and introducing crypto things, and it was the lion's share was this, that, and the other for sides and this, that, and the other. And then there was this latest one that just went out of business in about a year or two ago was Novatech. And I was telling people, man, that's another robbing Peter to pay Paul. Here, the $995 that you spend, you're investing into a miner. That's what you're really buying. It's one time. It's a one-time fee. I've heard people call it a scam because they judge it off the industry that's pushing behind it, which is a very misinformed way of looking at it. Because a lot of the coins that were out there had affiliate programs to them before they started, like the Cardanos, the Ethereum. I don't know if Ethereum had a. I know Litecoin did, and there's a couple others that rewarded influencers when they bought people in and crowdsourced for that coin. And this is basically all the affiliate side for this. This is doing is crowd surfing. It's not crowd surfing, funding. It's crowdfunding. I don't like crowd surfing, crowdfunding. And you know, that's how they're going to build this on the back of since people having enough, vision for this coin to say that I believe in what this thing's going to do. And after I looked at, what what was there was that the owner was highly visible, that the coin itself was is digitally mined in America, on American soil in Texas, in McKinney, Texas. Uh, that the infrastructure was there. It was actual buildings that they actually have the actual ACES miners um, actually building this. Excuse me, building this coin. I burped like a baby. Binding this coin here in America. Two, they give you something to touch. I think it's just so that you can physically touch your coin or whatever have you. But they send this in, which I think is cool because look at the packaging on that. Look at the packaging on that, man. It's dope, right? And then I don't know what this is. I'm trying to not cut this little package right here, but y'all seeing that I'm opening this up right now. The infrastructure, the owner, that the market that was behind it. I think that the way they did it, just to make sure that the industry that that the coin stays that the fiduciary side of it, the financial side of it stays up, is by using affiliate marketing, word of mouth marketing for this coin. Somebody told me that they thought that this wasn't going to work because one, it was just a local coin, this, that, another. Well, it was a lot of local coins. Bitcoin was local until it hit the market. Ethereum was a local coin. It was in Canada. That was a local coin, and then it went national. This coin is also already being traded for services and goods. That's another thing. It's already been traded for services and goods on the open market. It's already been traded. This is actual copper. I was like wondering why this felt so weird. This is actual copper, guys. Since you have actual copper coins, all right, that this coin is already being traded on the open market for real live money. People already got their money. Then it was a fact that it's already created. It's just only been out a year, and it's already created millionaires. Three millionaires out the game, and a couple of thousandaires. Not everybody's going to be a millionaire or billionaire. Well, some of us are going to be 100,000aires, uh, thousandaires, which meaning that you may end up getting $60,000, $70,000 a year extra off of what you do. It just depends on what you put into this dang on me thing. Some of us will be millionaires because a lot of people got positioned early with this coin, and they got it when it was way less last year. Uh, they jumped on in and put that 995 out. They're going to make those people are going to be in really really good positions. I think we're going to be in a good position that right now. Talking to you, that's looking at this video, and to I'm saying those get on right now is still an early position, getting the early positions and waiting and holding out. And the reason why is because I want you guys to think about, again, some of the things that you spent your money on in 2009, some of your things you spent down in 2010. How many times have you gone to the casino? How many times have you bought lottery tickets? You didn't call that a scam. And yet you just go in there on a hope and a prayer. You speculate that you're going to win. I think the most money I've ever won at one time off the lottery was $100. The biggest jackpot I ever had was last year from the casino, was $1,300. Now, mind you, I'd gone in the casino before and lost and flipped $800 into the dang on me casino, which is a lot of money on my end of the game. It might not be a lot of money on your end of the game. I left up out of there with that without that $800 mad and a white mouth mule because I lost money. I've done scratch offs, I've done this, I've done that, and just nothing ever showed up on that end. But you never hear people calling those things a scam. They readily available, run and take their money yearly, and it'll add up. You might as well park your money and speculate on this. Bet on yourself. Bet on yourself once, because we've seen what cryptocurrencies can do if if the right things come into play with this. Well, great Kool-Aid. But speculation is all we can do on anything that involves anything with investing. With investing is all we can do with these things, man. And I ain't got a name yet for my site. I ain't got a domain name yet, but I'm getting a domain. And like I said too, you have a marketing system behind you to help you promote this thing too, if you choose to jump in this thing and promote it. And it's not robbing Peter to pay Paul. This thing is going to be huge if, the right things come into play. Speculation. This is not financial advice. I have to say this in the video. This is not financial advice. Do your due diligence like everybody else does. Find out the financials of it. I'm just saying, if you're in your late 30s, 38, 39, on up, I'm about to be 50, you were fully grown individuals when this coin came out. You were fully grown individuals. You might have been young, but, just think about it. If you would have put $100 in there, waking up in the mornings, instead of being at your job that you hate, you be in your house, surfing your pillows, cutting on your TV, cutting on the AC, or going back to sleep, or taking a nap during the midday, or going on vacation, just jumping on a private jet, just doing whatever the hell you wanted to do, because you had enough foresight and enough plans to say, I'm gonna bet on myself. I'm gonna bet that this works. And this is really what I'm saying. Speculating. Betting is speculating. It's a speculation that you're gonna go in and win. I don't know who goes in the casino to have fun. I go in there to win. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think it's fun when you lose all your money and then you that's one of the reasons why I never go to Vegas. I went to Vegas once, and let me tell you, you get stuck there, and when you lost your little money that you had, unless you take about $10,000 with you to Vegas, don't go to Vegas. Don't go to Vegas. Especially don't go to Vegas to gamble. Don't go to Vegas to gamble. Go to see the sights. Go take in a show. Go do whatever you want. Because I guarantee on me, tell you when you lose your money, you're gonna be miserable. You're gonna be miserable. You're gonna be looking around at you, and it's everywhere. The gambling is everywhere. It's easier said than done because the gambling is in the airports, it's in the gas stations, it's in it's in of course in the casinos, it's in the grocery stores in most cases. It's a gambling city, and you have to live in it. Now, people who live there, they're probably immune to it because they know they got a life to live. And when you get caught up with regular life, you don't be messed up about trying to do no gambling. You be trying to pay your bills. So you don't be that, messed up about going there. But you know it's there. Getting up and going to the casino, like I said. And then too, for you guys that got like, for these, sports bettors, online sports bettors as well. You guys have the bettors, you have the prize picks, all those things. Speculation. So a lot of people that go in there and don't even win. I followed another friend and tried to bet off his picks. And his picks was terrible. Sorry, D Money, your picks were terrible, bruh. But speculation, trying to follow somebody's picks, and that's how we try to edge in. We try to see who's going to be doing what and what's going to be doing. Who's going to be doing who. Who's going to be doing who on the thing. So anyway, I think, like I said, with this in the future, when you're looking at it from the standpoint, like I said, I think for sure that if you lock arms with this, that it's better than going to the casino and putting your money in there and then hoping that you snatch some crumbs up out of it. Anyway, this has been your boy Ferris, reminding you guys to be blessed, not stressed, and always be motivated by success. And I will see you guys on the beaches of the world. If not, I hope you see you at the bank catching a big check, living the best life you possibly can live, because why the heck not? You only live one time. You might as well make it your best. Click that link below. Get your mind set up, man, because that's going to be, something running in the background. And when or if it does hit and starts going up, and mind you, I've told several of my friends that you're going to spend that money regardless. And I had another friend. I told her, but good. She was getting ready to join one of them HOIPs. And I told her, but good. I was like, baby, don't do that. Don't do that. And she did it. And she drugged somebody else into it. And it ended up being a whole, I ain't gonna say no names, but it ended up being a whole debacle. Because as soon as she put her money in, it, and then had her friends put his money in there, it was locked up. And he started threatening her with killing her and this, that, and other, because I told her good, but that was because I knew what HYPs were doing. Anytime that it brings me those things, ugh. Anytime the owner doesn't show his face, ugh. Anytime he doesn't have a good track record on the financial side, ugh. Anytime I don't see the infrastructure where they're putting the things up, or I don't see the actual contracts, I don't see this, that, and the other, ugh. I stay away from them. But this met all the criteria for me to fool with it. And this is what I'm going to do. So with that being said, again, click that link down below. I have to get a domain name around it first. It'll change up, and it's in the description area. It just says more under the video, and I'll probably put it in the comment section as well. But just think about it. It's either this, you can go to the casino and keep losing your money and hoping that you're going to get something out of it, or you can bet on yourself and start mining coins and earning bonuses and stuff like this per week, and be a part of a community that's energized and just enthusiastic, because we've seen what the beginning half of these coins can do, and what we've seen the earlier promises, what after they matured over time. And the fact also too, there's only going to be 1 million of these coins. So that really set the goal for me. It's not like Dogecoin where the Doge owners weren't taking it seriously. They was just dumping coins out on the net and they didn't care about their people. They thought it was a joke and people were actually buying into them. That's, I think, why it never really performed well, because the owners put too many of them out there. We've not even scratched the surface, and even not even scratched 1%, 1 or 2% of what this coin is going to do. All right, it's only going to be 1 million, and once that's 1 million is up, that's the supply. Everybody has to get a demand off of it, and either you're part of the supply part that's going to meet the demand, and then it's going to benefit from it, or you're going to be a solitary Osoran scratching at the door, trying to get in when you could have just opened the door and been on the side of the fence getting this bread. Anyway, that being said, peace.